Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode. Finally, we're here, we're live. I apologize today for being a little late. Today was actually technical issues and there was nothing I could really do about it. I just got on here now. You know what I mean? We just started doing this now. So, meaning, I was able just to now connect. It's a long story. I don't want to bore you with all the technical details, but guess what? We're here and we're ready to rock and roll. I'm wearing, as you guys can see, the official color of the of the eggplant, all right, which is going to be our featured vegetable today. We are going to be doing again more vegetarian and vegan food today. As you know, I'm a meat eater, but hey, I love all things that are alive. I eat them all equally. So with that being said, we're going to be eating some vegetables today. We're going to be doing some eggplant rollatini. We're going to be doing some, what else are we going to do? We're doing some stuffed mushrooms, that's right. Again, sort of in front of my face. And we're doing some bananas Fosters for dessert. That's right. We're going to go all out, and I can show you, again, episode number 2, where if you want to go vegan, you want to go vegetarian, you can do it, and it can be very yummy, flavorful, and healthy for you. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what you want to eat out there. There's always an option. With that being said, I'm gonna, roll the intro while I go back here and, wash my eggplants. As you already know, I can't do anything right. You know what I mean? Like I try to do some vegetarian food and I get censored because I chose eggplants of all dishes. You know what I mean? I don't understand. You know what I mean? Just like last week, talking about the pierogies and the beef stroganoff. That got me censored. I can't even mention the names of those countries over there in Eastern Europe. But anywho, I'm gonna go wash my eggplants. So this has to be censored, unfortunately. And with that being said, we'll be right back. Stay tuned for more hilarity, cooking tips, mix of both. I don't know. You're gonna just at least watch a giant eggplant cook more eggplant. All right? How about that? So at least you can enjoy that. So. Oh wait, wrong drums. See you guys in a sec. All right, guys. Hope you guys are ready to rock and roll today. I see you guys out there. I see you, Hiv Loco. I see you, Opie. I don't know who else is out there. But guess what? I finally I'm able to get the chat here. All right, as you guys can see. So I should be able to see everything. You know what I mean? So, all right. You know, whatever you guys type, I finally got it. Now I've got. This is just going to be dedicated to the chat. All right. So that way I can, keep an eye on everything. Interact with you guys as much as possible. As you guys know, I added down below. I'm not gonna, demonstrate it again like I did yesterday. But again, if you now leave like a donation, $1 minimum down below, you can have your message read over here. You get like a little thingamajiggy. I'm working on little things here and there. You know what I mean? Just to try to make everything as much as fun as possible and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Today, a lot of the technical difficulties basically came. I couldn't hook up this camera, like the whole internet thing, was not working, and it was just one of those things. On top of that, I got like the 2-hour change. I don't know why you guys in the U.S. have to change your time. Most of the world doesn't do daylight savings, right? Anyways, I don't live in the U.S., FYI, all right? In case people don't know. But anyway, so today we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be making some very yummy, delicious food. Well, we always make yummy, delicious food. Start with some, awesome music. By the way, can someone say something in the chat? I want to make sure it's working, because I had to reset it like a dumbass over here. I know you guys are in there. Anyways, so today what we're going to be making is some eggplant rollatini. You're probably asking yourself, what is eggplant rollatini? Well, don't worry. You don't have to ask yourselves. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you. All right. Anyways, it's basically we're going to slice the eggplant nice and thin. All right, and then we're going to roll it up, and we're going to put some cheese in there, and it's going to be like how about like rigatoni? Imagine like stuffed rigatoni or stuffed shells. We're going to put a little ricotta or a little mozzarella, and molto bello. Very good. Very yummy. So that's what we're going to do there. We're going to be making some eggplant rollatini. And why are we making that? Well, because I was looking for some eggplant recipes. I couldn't, find anything I kind of liked. I already made the baba ganoush yesterday. So today I figured, hey, let's see if we can make something else. Let's see if we can switch it up. I didn't want to do the same old tired ass eggplant. What is it? Eggplant parmesan, fried eggplant, whatever. It's great. It's delicious. I love it. It's amazing. But I figured, let me get my stretches in while I talk to you guys. Anyways,
crap.
Oh, you think it's easy, man? You think it's easy putting this production for you plus doing all the other things? It actually kind of is, but in comparison to living, the life we could be living. Anyways, all right. Oh, shout out to Rebecca. Hey. All right, so it's working. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna make those. We're gonna make those eggplant rollatini. And then we're gonna make some stuffed mushrooms. Very simple stuffed mushrooms, again with cheese. But today's vegetarian, mostly vegetarian. All right. The whole vegan thing, it's another subject for another day. All right. I'm a giant eggplant. All right. Hold on. Damn. I wish I could find the right. Is it this one? No. No. I need that's what I need. I need a sensor. Like beep. Anyways, I'm a giant dick. All right. Anyways, I'm trying to. Anyways, all right. Let's not get into my personal things that I want to do with the channel. All right. So we're gonna make the eggplant rollatini. We're gonna make some stuffed mushrooms. Very simple recipes. A lot of fun. That's today. And then we're gonna top it off with some bananas Foster. I mean, come on. Banana, sugar, rum, ice cream. It's pretty vegetarian to me. You know what I mean? So hell's to the yeah. So I'm gonna go with that. All right, so we're gonna eat that, and that's it. So let's start off. We gotta start somewhere, right? So what are we gonna start with? Well, I figured let's make some tomato sauce. A quick and easy tomato sauce. Why? Well, because we need tomato sauce for the eggplant rollatini. So just imagine, again, a cheesed stuffed rigatoni. You know what I mean? Like the fat one, right? I don't know what they're called. The fat one. Right, the eggplant. Anyways, that one. You know what I mean? Stuff with cheese, like the manicotti. That's the one. So imagine stuffed manicotti with a red sauce. Okay, so it's the same thing, only no pasta. It's eggplant. So So it should be really good. You know what I mean? So that's basically, so we need a tomato sauce. So, you know, you can open up a can of ragu, but I figured, you know what? Let me just make my own. Why not? You know what I mean? It's not going to take that long. You know, also, it'll add to the episode, right? So.
Crap.
The wrong one. Man, I can't get these sound effects right, man. I need a. Anyways, I'll get them right eventually. Don't worry, we'll get there. All right. So first thing we're gonna do. Shout out to Magic Crate. Shout out to Turner Poppy. You know what the bomb not right? Bro, Jesus.
Bruh.
See, I just got the chat. See, I can definitely see everything. And by the way, look how big this is. I don't know. I'm excited about the chat. Look how big it's like. You know, for boomers. You know, boomer size. So there's no excuse. I can see everything. All right. So anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Hola, hola, buenos dias. All right, so we're gonna just start with this. All right, it's just a quick and simple tomato sauce. That's it. All right, no big deal. So it's not difficult. First thing, by the way, can you please let me know if the music is too loud? Because I want to make sure it's not too loud. You know what I mean? I want music in the background, a little something, but I can't really tell. It's a little difficult for me at times to see the volume there. But okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is just get, you know, our magic pot. Okay, our magic aluminum ginormous pot. The first thing we're gonna do is just get it on fire, heat it up. All right, and we're gonna just throw some olive oil in there. All right. In fact, we're gonna wait for it to get hot, then we'll throw the olive oil. In the meantime, we're gonna chop up the onion. Okay, that's what we're gonna do there. And we need, I think it might be raining later, by the way. But anyways, perfect time for that lentil soup we made yesterday. But anyways, or this dish right here too. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna now chop some onions, you know, for the tomato sauce that we're making here. I always like to peel the outer layer, just in case, you know, since it's in the most close proximity to the dirt. But anyways, by the way, I did not get to wash these eggplants. They were too big. These eggplants are too big and intimidating for me. I couldn't wash them without you guys being there for moral support. Okay? But anyways, yeah, this guy. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing, because I need a little bit of onion and a little garlic on the side, alright? So I'm actually gonna Alright, so just a little bit. Why do we need a little onion and a little bit of garlic on the side? Well, because that's gonna be for our next dish, you know, which is gonna be a stuffed mushroom. So I figured let me just, you know, get it all done here at the same time, right? So, you know, we're just gonna chop some onions here. Alright. By the way, as you guys can see, look, I'm chopping onions, alright? As you can see, yeah, you guys can see. Okay. Look at this. Look what I'm doing. I just did the thing across, but I'm not chopping it to the side. I never understood that, you know what I mean? And by the way, you know, that's the way I got taught way back when. But then I remember one time I was working for a French chef and I was doing that shit and he fucking goes to me, "Hey, we're making soup, you know, for a lot of people. Da-da-da. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" That's how it's starting. I'm especially like a French guy, you know? He goes, "No." So he just chops it like that, and then he goes, "Look, like that, like that." You see, just it. You don't need to go down the middle. You see, I'm telling you, man, I'm constantly, this is why they censor me, bro. They don't want you to know these onion cutting techniques. Look at that, we got diced. Now, it might not be perfect, you know, you're gonna find some that are perfectly diced, some that are a little bit, you know, elongated, whatever, but guess what? What are we making, guys? We are making tomato sauce, all right? So, you know? So it doesn't matter, all right? It's gonna get all lost in there. Don't go crazy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, all right? So the same thing. Now, and so this is half the onion. Remember, we're gonna throw it in the pot, okay? Now with the other half, okay? Now this one, okay? This is a perfect time for me to, I guess, explain the whole thing. We do need a little bit of knife cut, okay? So what are we doing here, all right? So we just gonna like clean up the onion there a little bit, all right? But other than that, So now we're gonna chop it up nice and fine. You know, meaning that as you know, we're chopping the onion, you know, again, I'm making it a little extra smaller. Why? Because this is gonna be mostly, not mostly, this is gonna be for the stuffed mushrooms, and in that case, I do want it a little smaller. All right, but since I'm using, again, I'm only needing a little bit here. So I'll just chop up the ugly bits. You know, that's for the soup, and then again, no cutting down the middle. You see, look, because I don't need that much. Now, again, look at that. You know, perfectly small diced. And again, because I'm cooking this. Now, if you're gonna use this for raw presentation, you might want to cut it down the middle a couple times, whatever. I guess. I mean, but at the end of the day, I don't even feel that that's necessary. Unless you're working for like a super fine ass 5-star restaurant, yada yada yada. Your chef boss is a dick. You know what I mean? And they want you to be super exact and get little things to get all of them to be equal size like that. And I get it there, you know what I mean? But other than that, and every other practical use, you know, you already saw how I chopped the onion the first time. That's how you should be mostly chopping. And at best, you know what I mean? If you need some fine cuts like you do there, you saw what I did. Same thing, just, you know, low. So hopefully, you know, that was helped you out there. Now, in the meantime, as I was giving you that talk, guess what? Guess what was going on? The pan behind me is getting scorching hot. You know what I mean? In fact, too hot. You know what I mean? I can feel the heat. I can feel the heat down in your soul. But it's okay. You know what I mean? Just be careful. You know what I mean? Don't burn yourself here. It's not a big deal. That's why we wait, you know, for the oil. So what do? You want to turn down the heat? You don't have to turn down the fire here. You can just take it off of the direct heat for one moment. That's enough. That's enough for it, all right, to cool down to the point where it's not gonna smoke or anything like that. You follow me? If it smokes, it's because you left it there way too long, all right? So that's fine, you know what I mean? Now, at this point, if I leave it there, it will start to smoke because the direct heat fire is on it, okay? So what are we doing? We're just gonna start dumping this in there. Now, we'll get to the garlic in a second, you know what I mean? We got all this garlic here. You know, we're going to chop, I think, most of it up. Yeah, we'll just do the whole thing. Fuck it. All right. So, over here, we are going to now, again, always keep a dry towel. I got a set of towels that I use only for the kitchen, and you should as well. You know what I mean? I think that at the end of the day, you see like this pot that I'm always telling you guys to use, you know, pots like this, there's benefits and there's negatives to it. The negative is the fact that, you know, you don't, you know, it's not going to come with those fancy handles, you know? The fancy handles are good towels. You follow? How do you practice? This is a good way to practice. Get yourself a pot like this, and you can practice the flipping. Once you're good at this, then you can move to a pan. Also, if you want to practice flipping, get yourself some dry beans and try like that, okay? In fact, maybe we'll try that later, if you guys care. All right, enough, I know. I don't know why I'm so chatty Cathy today. Jesus. Shout out to everybody out there. So again, we're making a very simple sauce, all right? It doesn't take much, all right? I'm guessing the music is fine. Anyways, it doesn't take much. It just garlic and onion and tomatoes and spices, a little salt, pepper, you know, easy peasy. Also, I mean, I really don't like using garlic that comes, you know, like in a can or in a jar, or, you know, even pre-shucked, I guess, you know. If you need to, most of the garlic you need to peel, you can peel it by hand. If you need to peel large quantities of garlic, which sometimes you do, then there are techniques like the ones that we use in restaurants, in which you can peel like freaking a whole box, all right, heads of garlic, you know, in seconds with just water. All right, simple cold water. Okay, so please do yourself a favor. Otherwise, don't even bother with garlic. I don't know. I'm one of those garlic guys. I know. Okay, so we got those onions in there doing their thing, nice and yummy. Yeah, I need to fix the camera up there perhaps and make it zoom it in a little more. All right, so what we're gonna do is just chop the garlic for the sauce first, and then, you know. So what are we gonna do? I just want to like rough. I want to slice it. Okay. Because the rest I'm gonna use for the mushrooms. We're gonna dice that a little fine. Okay, we'll just leave that. All right, and as you guys can see, difference there. Okay, so we're gonna chop this. Chop this up. Okay, dice it. That's gonna be for the mushroom thing. Nice fine dice, and then this, nice and sliced as you see. All right, that's what we're gonna put in the sauce. Now it's time to switch cameras so we can dedicate ourselves to the sauce. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There we go. Wait. There we go. Oh, look at that magic. Check this out. I don't know if I timed it correctly. Probably not. Anyways, all right. So, okay. So we added the garlic in there. Let's add a little bit more olive oil. All right. A little more salt. Now we got Italian, just regular oregano here. We're gonna add that in there. A little more. All right. In this case, we're gonna add a little basil. A little more. And add a little thyme. A little more.
Bruh.
And we got some Italian herbs and spices. So, a little bit of that. Okay, so we're gonna a little more oil. We'll fry that up in there. So we got a nice little mix. All right. Like that. All right. Okay. Now we got our tomato can. All right, straight from Italy. All right. Okay. In fact, before we do that. I'm gonna add a splash of white wine. Not red wine, white wine. Red wine would be extremine overpowering. Red wine is great for cooking, but basically when you're cooking with red wine, the red wine overpowers and overtakes the dish. While the white wine is more like a complimentary guy, just hanging out in the back. So look at red wine like the alpha male, and white wine is like the beta male. You know, I guess, right?
Bruh.
Okay. And we're just gonna add that in there just like that. Yeah, you saw me. That's right. And we can just smash it in here. I don't understand that whole thing. Oh, smash it before and just do it here. Just do it here. Add the juice. All right, you've already talked about this. You know, that tomato juice is good. You want that, okay? You definitely want that. All right. All those tomato juices. And that's it, guys. You know, we're gonna just cook this bad boy. All right. In fact, let me see. Give me 1 second. See what we got. Okay. So we do have some tomato sauce, all right? Well, just a little can of tomato sauce, a little package of tomato sauce. All right. Oh, you already know the aroma of our garlic and onions, and it's already delicious. So we're gonna add a little bit more tomato sauce, all right? Because remember, we're making what? Tomato sauce here, so we're gonna add that just to enhance the tomato sauciness of this whole thing here. All right, I'm gonna add a little water here. Anyway, so I got a little water in here, all right? A little water. I'm gonna just, well, you'll see. Hold on. You'll see the mess I'm gonna make in 1 second. Trying to save everything. Trying to salvage every last bit. And by the way, if I have some extra tomato sauce left over, I can just freeze it and use it another day. You know what I mean? And that's it. You know what I mean? And that's it. And then in a future episode, when you see me pop out, you know, with some tomato sauce, you don't know. You'll be like, oh wow, that's the same tomato sauce he made that day. That is so cool. You'll be like, oh my god, I recognize that. I remember that episode. I was there, guys. So, Christian says hi. Like, hi guys. That's her voice. No, what's your voice? What do you sound like then? That's what you sound like?
Bruh.
Anyways. So that's it. We got tomato sauce. You see how easy that is, guys? It doesn't, I mean, that's it. So. It's like easy for you, motherfucker. Like, that's right. Anyways. Alright, so now we got the, tomato sauce, ready. We can just pop this in the back, just throw this in the back burner, as they say. So I don't know if you've ever heard that, term. Some of you guys have heard it. This is what it means, now we're gonna just place this guy on the back burner. Now we got the whole thing, basically done. The only thing it needs now is cooking and time. We can just pop it on the back burner, and that's it. So that's what we're gonna do. So I got this on high heat until it comes to like a boil, or what have you, and then kind of turn it down. And we just let that cook for a while. It's not, the eggplant rollatini is gonna take a little while before we get there, and it's okay, even if this sauce is not 100% completely cooked like an actual tomato sauce. you know, there are there are many variations of tomato sauces. You know what I mean? So this is more on the raw side of the tomato sauce, you know, as opposed to like the more slow cooked tomato sauces. You know what I mean? There are some tomato sauces where it's even less cooking than that, and that's when they just kind of like fry up, you know, the onions. You know, I mean, not the onions. They fry up a little bit of the garlic and the oil. They'll just add a few kind of tomatoes in there. You know, toss that around a little bit, and then just add this pasta, and you're good to go. And you can't get any more raw and fresh than that. You know what I mean, in a sense. So we got that all the way on that spectrum, all the way to the end of the spectrum where typically a lot of you guys think of a tomato sauce where it's like slow cooked for days and days. You know, like in Goodfellas. You know, stir the sauce, right? Never forget this. Stir the sauce. So, you know, we got multiple complex sauce techniques. All right, I gotta figure out a way to imagine the okay, yeah, because so like I said, I got the chat here now, but it keeps closing, so I gotta see how I can, you know, what is it? So it doesn't time out. What's it called? Display, I guess. Display. Sleep. There's no, I don't want sleep. I guess 30 minutes. Whatever. Well, it is what it is. I guess we'll go with that. Anyways. Shout out to everybody out there. All right, so now we're just gonna get the. We're gonna start working on the mushrooms. All right, let's just get that going. Now, I'm gonna just basically do everything in this pan because you know we don't have that many mushrooms. All right, so it's just making a few mushrooms. So you know we don't want to. You know, the bigger the pan, the more likely that you'll want to make more. Or just, you know, the bigger pan, when you cook in the small amount, it looks like a really, really small amount. You want to tend to add more, as opposed to like if again you're cooking something small, you kind of keep it around there so you don't overcook. I don't know if that makes any sense. But shout out to everybody out there. So yeah, here, you know, we're gonna chop it a little more fine, all right? Because we want, if you know, remember this is for now the stuffing of the mushrooms, okay? So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna cook, you know, the onions and the garlic, you know, nice and slow. Man, it's really windy out there. I think it's gonna storm and rain. Actually, I kind of saw in the because out here, you know what I mean. You really gotta look at the weather forecast before you even think about doing something like laundry, and you gotta like plan ahead and stuff. So you know, I was looking at that for those purposes, and I was like, oh, good. I didn't know it was gonna rain this afternoon. Seems like it's gonna rain. You got the rain. The rain, purple rain. Bruh. Anyways. See, look, the people on Facebook and YouTube will get the purple rain reference, and people on Twitch probably have no idea. But I could be 100% wrong. But anyways. In fact, forget purple rain. Do you guys remember chocolate rain? Chocolate rain. Nunca viste ese. ¿Tú nunca has oído chocolate rain? He has their headphones on. Chocolate rain. Chocolate rain. I don't know if you guys remember. Let me know in the chat if anyone remembers Chocolate Rain. Chocolate Rain. Alright, so as you guys can see there, so the tomatoes, again, as they're cooking, we can just kind of crush them. They'll be crushing themselves. Okay, so now that we brought it to a boil, remember, it's kind of liquidy here. The reason I added the water, a little extra liquid there, was for the purposes of, I wanted to cook this, and so the water would allow it for it to not burn. You know what I mean? Okay, so now that it's come to a boil, take off the cover and just let it do its thing. Oh, by the way, so I wanted to add a lot of you guys want to add sugar. You can add sugar. Sugar's great, sugar, brown sugar, whatever sugar. But I got honey. And honey is a little bit more, I guess, traditional when you're making something like this because it's more readily available as opposed to sugar, most of the time. So we're just going to add a little bit of that, all right? Yeah. Local honey. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful thing. Mix that in there. In fact, add a little salt as well. Because those tomatoes ain't going to season themselves. Remember, they're just canned tomatoes there. So salt is very important. And that's it. So we just mix it all in there. And that's it. Let it do its thing. Now, in the other pan here, let's switch it over for a second. All right, look at this. Let's do a little magic. Ah, man, I can't. Don't time it right. I'll get it there eventually. So here now, what we're going to do is add a little olive oil. All right. And again, I don't want this too hot, all right? We're going to put it on like medium, and we're just going to add the onions and the garlic, all right? But again, I want to slowly cook this. The idea here is I want to see if I can get, so I'm going to put it on low. Alright. I want to see if I can get a little bit of that caramelization. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more oil here. And it's okay because this will get absorbed later. We're going to add some breadcrumbs and stuff. We're going to add some mushrooms to this too. I'm putting it on low. I got it on the lowest setting. And I just want this to kind of slowly do its thing here. So let me take it off the heat for a minute so I can cool down the pan as a whole. Okay? I don't want this to burn at all. I want this to, again, I want it to be, soft, all right? So we're gonna, caramelize onions, all right? So we're gonna do that. In the meantime, I'm gonna bring it back over here and get these mushrooms, all right? And start cleaning these guys and getting them ready for the next thing, all right? Okay, remember, we're not washing these guys or anything. We never do. All right, so what we're doing here, remember, these mushrooms, okay, first of all, these mushrooms have been here for a minute. So there's a little extra fuzz on them, so we're just going to get a little extra fuzz and eliminate that, okay? We don't need that. We don't need any of that negativity in my life. And that's it. All we're doing is just taking off the stem, as you saw there. We're going to demonstrate one more time. All right, look, just snap it, very gently. All right? All right, maybe twist it around a little bit like that or what have you, but that's it. You want to have the hole in there exposed. Okay? So that you can, stick your filling in there, okay? You nasty.
Bruh.
Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm trying to make sure, you know, we don't burn that or anything like that. Okay, so in fact, let me. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So again, guys, you know, I'm a huge guy when it comes to, you know, being able to salvage whatever you have in the fridge. You know what I mean? Especially like something like these mushrooms. You know, they had a little bit of peach fuzz on them, but that's okay. Don't let that scare you. You know what I mean? It's not. You know, you just kind of cut. See, look, like this right here. Just cut that off, man. Nip the tip. That's it. Remember, it's a fungus, man. Fungus on fungus. Don't be scared. Okay. And that's it, you know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah, I bought these a little while ago, you know, and they've been sitting and rolling around in the fridge. And I'm like, man, I hope they make it to today. I hope they make it to today. I hope they make it to today. And they did. These mushrooms, you know, I'm telling you, man, we're one with each other. You know, they listen. They were very sympathetic with my situation. They're like, no worry, Jose, we got you, bro. What the fuck?
Bruh.
What am I talking about? This guy's crazy. Alright, anyway, so just talking to my mushrooms here, alright? You guys just stay out of it. It's just me and the mushroom conversation. It's just me and mushrooms. But anyway, so you can use whatever mushroom you want. In this case, we're just using these little, what are these, creminis here? Creminis. You know, these are nice. I hate, by the way, all mushrooms are great. The button mushroom really has like the least kind of value to it out of all the mushrooms when it comes to, like, I guess, nutritional and all this other stuff. But they're all great. The only mushrooms that suck, that are really just bad, you might as well just not eat anything. You might as well eat cardboard, are portobellos. Yeah, that's right. What? Portobellos. Yeah, that's right. Portobellos, because I don't know. There's just something about them. You can kind of research them yourself, but they're not, I don't think, natural or something, and there's some weird shit to them, but they're not real mushrooms per se. You know, they're fake impersonators. And therefore, you know what I mean? They don't, you know, they're just not mushrooms. You know, they're something else, I guess. You know, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, all mushrooms are great. Oh wow, we just had a giant gust of wind. Gotta take out the flames. Alright, so let's give a little eye over here at the onions and garlic thing. Alright, so we're doing good. In fact, I'm going to turn it off for a minute. I don't want it to overcook, alright? And so what we're going to do now, so we got the mushrooms here. I don't know how many we got. Let me see. So 4, 8, 10, we got 13, lucky 13. That's right. So now what we're going to do here is just kind of chop this up. Alright, again, it doesn't really matter, but we kind of want it to be a little fine. You know, not fine, like just enough because you want it small, I guess is what I'm going to say. You want it a little small, and that's fine. Why? Because remember, that we're going to use, okay, so why? Because we're using this for the stuffing of the mushroom. Okay, so this is, you know, we're going to add this to the onion and garlic situation over there. So we just want to chop it up. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. And that's it. So what we're trying to do here, just make it kind of like as fine or as small as possible, so that way it cooks down. Now you already know these are mushrooms. You know, when you cook them, they're definitely going to shrink down. Shrinkage. So it doesn't have to be perfect. But you get it. You're watching. You see it. You can see what I'm doing there. Shout out to everybody out there. All right, so now we've done that. We're gonna just add this now over here to this pan. You know, with the onions. This little gizmo. We got gizmo. All right, so let me flip over real quick over there so you guys can see what's up. Give a quick little rinse. Got Gizmo chasing some cats. He out there. Oh, there was some static when I had the gust of wind. All right, so let's turn this back on over here. Oh, look at that. We got that sauce. So I'm putting this to medium now. All right, we got the sauce. I'm gonna put it on a medium. Yummy, yummy. I'm gonna crush in some of those tomatoes a little more. And the reason I kind of want them kind of chunky like that is because remember, most of this sauce, for the most part, is just going to be a complement, you know, to the eggplant dish. And so that'll add like another little bit more dimension, you know what I mean? Like a little, instead of just a plain, you know, red sauce, you're going to have little chunks of tomato to go along, you know, with the eggplant, you know what I mean? So it's like a little bit more texture. You know, in this case, I guess you could call it, you know, rusticness or whatever. But you know, it's all, you know, remember, it's all about all the senses, you know what I mean? And, let me see, oh, let's see if we can get the camera a little better here. But anyways, it's about all the senses here. There we go. Okay. So, alright, so we got this back on. Alright. So what I was saying about, you know, it being about all the senses, you know, in this case, you know, you would want, you know, the different textures, because think about it, you know, the eggplant is going to be nice and soft, same as the cheese, nice and soft, and then, you know, something like the tomato, especially like in little chunks in the sauce there, will add a little bit more texture to the, in fact, it might be the hardest thing in there.
Bruh.
No, but you know what I mean. You know, like the texturally. And so just adding that other dimension. So now here, at this stage, you know, as it's doing this thing, again, add a little bit more salt, because, you know, to the mushrooms there. Now here we're gonna spice things up, right? So what are we doing? I think we're just thyme. Only, you know, just thyme. You know, I don't think we gotta go any further. Thyme is great. I love thyme. So I think thyme would be just the perfect accompaniment there. And let's add some white pepper. All right. Okay. A little black, more black pepper there, all right? And a little secret ingredient from Worcestershire sauce. Just a little. In fact, let's take this to the next level. Remember how I was telling you about the tomato sauce, right? That it'll if we have any left over, it'll make an appearance, right? In a future episode. Well, guess what? We have some leftover butter from the chicken Kiev day, and guess what we're doing here? We're gonna add some of this, yummy, delicious herb garlic butter. Okay, to this dish. Okay. Perfect little accompaniment. All right, let's see. Got Diana there. Diana Jade says, today looks interesting. I like mushrooms. We all need a little bit more time. Oh, wait, you said time. That's right. The time. How do you say time in Spanish? Tomillo. 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 Luis says, yummy. See, look, I'm telling you, I can see everything now. I can see, see, that's it. I finally fixed it. All right. So I can finally see all the chat as it's coming in. Unless it's like a lot coming in at once, but other than that, we got it. Now let's get back to cooking. Enough socializing. All right. So we got that butter in there, all right? Look at that, that butter has a little bit of that green, also helps. But it has flavor. That's kind of like what we're looking for here, flavor. Stir the sauce. Did you stir the sauce? Yeah, I stirred the sauce, man. Goodfellas, man. Every time I make tomato sauce, I'm always thinking of Goodfellas, You gotta stir the sauce. All right. So at this point here, we're gonna add ourselves a little bit of breadcrumbs. Just remember, we're making ourselves a little stuffing here for the mushrooms. Okay? But I don't want to add too much, just enough to kind of like help bring it together, help soak up a little bit of that butter oil mixture. All that. And by the way, that bag, yes, those breadcrumbs come from a local bakery. So, right now we're just cooking this a little bit more. And so, it's because I want to add a little extra texture because there's all kinds of recipes out there. And I said, let me just make my own here. Looks pretty straightforward. We're going to be adding some cheese to this. But the cheese that we're going to be adding to this, so I'm just making this mixture now to get it out of the way. Just to, kill some time, the mixture is still gonna have more things in it. I want to add cheese in there. I was originally gonna put some cream cheese in there, but then I realized, you know what? Wait a minute. I'm probably gonna have some extra ricotta, mozzarella mixture from the eggplants left over. So why not just, whatever's left over, add it to that, and then that'll be that. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. That's what a lot of times that's what we do in restaurants. You know what I mean? The good restaurants, the ones that really stick around for a long time, they do a lot of cross utilization. They have to constantly, otherwise, you know what I mean? So you go in there and you might see a menu with like 100 items, but basically it's just like 10 items that are just repurposed 100 ways. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, if you go to a restaurant, unless it's a diner, but if you go to a restaurant and all of a sudden, like, they have like a huge menu with all kinds of different things and different ingredients and just different preparations, they can't possibly sell all of those all the time, and some of those things are just not gonna, they're gonna sit in there for a very long time, and so the good restaurants out there, they cross-utilize a lot of the same ingredients over and over again, so that way they can sell you a huge menu, in a sense, or at least a bigger menu, but it's basically the same ingredients. It's just, again, you just prepare in a different way, and present it in a different way, and there you go. So. Okay, so the mixture that I was making back here, now I'm just gonna cool it off, okay? We are at the cool off stage. So I'm just gonna let this kind of hang, do its thing. In fact, let me cook it a little bit more. Okay, let me okay, so we're gonna cook that just a tad more, and then we're gonna cool it off, and then once we cool it off, we're gonna set it to the side. Once we've done with the cheese mixture for the eggplant, then that's when we're gonna just continue with the mushrooms. The mushrooms are easy, we're basically already kind of done. We just need to add the cheese portion and then stuff these bad boys, which should take like 5 minutes, and then bake them, like as is. And that's it. So this is easy peasy, all right? We're gonna just kind of like place these over here for now. All right, clean up a little bit here. All right, let me I'm gonna close this again. So I gotta not only close it like this, but I gotta place it in the Ziploc. Otherwise, these ants, they just, no mercy. All right, so now I'm gonna go on ahead as well and turn on, all right, I'm gonna turn on the oven. So we can work, get on the eggplant portion of it. Okay, shout out to Pedro, shout out to Hiv Loco. Cream cheese. So yeah, again about the cream cheese. Like I said, I was originally gonna put cream cheese, but since I said I'm probably gonna have a little ricotta mixture left over, that's a lot better than cream cheese. Right? Now, if I use all of the ricotta mixture, then we'll put cream cheese. You know what I mean? Because that's the original. That's the original recipe. Which again, you can find all the recipe down below. You can find all the ingredients down below. Everything is down below. How low can you go? Okay, so now we've achieved, perfect, crispiness or yumminess there. Okay, so I think we've achieved, what I was looking for. So we're good there. Remember, cooking is all up to you. So it's not necessarily, like you're cooking something and you're, certain things like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you're looking for. You're the one that's gonna eat it. You got to make sure that you like, don't be making something and forcing a technique or, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't make something just because somebody on TV or a chef told you or a recipe told you to do it a certain way, when you already know that if you do it just a tad different, it's gonna come out a million times better for you. You know what I mean? And your expertise. So don't fall for that recipe propaganda. All right? Don't.
Bruh.
All right. All right. So the recipe propaganda ministry out there. All right. So what the fuck? What the hell, man? Anyways, so we got the tomato sauce. You know, doing its thing. See, nice now. Let's zoom in. Zoom on the tomato sauce. Zoom in a little more. So you guys can see, nice and thick. All right, it's getting nice and thick now. A lot of that liquid has been evaporated. All right, so it's nice and thick. Turn this down a little further. This is turned off. We're just cooling down now. So let me put it over here so I can cool it down over here. Okay. No, I mean I don't want to cover this. It's not gonna cool. All right, so that's it. Let that do its thing. Let that do its thing. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright, we'll reconnect shortly. Alright. So in the meantime, we will just put that there. Alright. So we'll reconnect in a little bit when we gotta get on that. So give me 1 second. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go on ahead and wash these eggplants really quick, because now we're gonna move on to the second portion of the show, which is start making the rollatini for the eggplant rollatini. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let me see this. Got it. Oh, the tomato sauce went out again. That wind. We got strong winds coming in. We got storm coming in. The storms are brewing. The Ides of March. The Ides of March. Okay. So let's get the eggplant. So let me just wash it real quick here. All right. Let me also get some of the aluminum foil. Oh. Censored for TV. I can't show you why I'm washing my eggplant here. Okay, sorry. Sorry about all that. So anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Okay. So I've never made this before, but I saw a guy on the YouTubes do it, so I figured I could do it. Okay, so seems like pretty straightforward, all right? So yeah, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna nip the tips here. All right, so it can be easier to handle, as they say. And now I got a base, right? You see? And that's it. We're just gonna make thin slices, I guess. Eggplant rollatini. Oh shit. Alright, hold on. So these will be little mini rollatinis here. I guess try this here. Man, I suck at this.
Bruh.
There we go. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I got a lot here. Let me see. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do here is just, I guess put a little olive oil here. So yeah, again, putting a little olive oil on the pan here. Alright. Let me move this over here real quick. So yeah, I might not use both eggplant. I think maybe one eggplant. The recipe calls for one eggplant. I see why now. There's a lot. Alright, so I just went with the biggest, you know.
Bruh.
Okay, so we're just gonna kind of put the oil on there. And then, you know, we're gonna just roast these guys. Alright, this is a little thick. Kind of like even them out here. Okay. Alright, so we might have to, this might be, like, take a little while. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bake a bunch of these. Alright. I mean, I think this might be enough. We might not need the second one. Okay, so just throw those in the compost or whatever. Alright, so, alright. Alright, a little more olive oil here. So we're not going to cook this for too long. Yeah. Yeah, this is better. But yeah, we're not gonna cook this for too long, just a little bit. We just want them to get like soft, and that's it. You know what I mean? And then like around like 15 minutes or something. I'm pretty sure, and then that's it. You know, once they get soft, then then we can roll them up. Because if we try to roll them up now, they're just gonna break. So let's just stick them in here now. Alright, let me wash my hands. out to everybody out there. Everybody hanging out with me today. All right. So yeah, I mean, today we had like a late start for many reasons. You know, besides the time change, I can't really be blaming it too much on that. Even though there is like a 2-hour time difference out here at the moment for like a month. But other than that, like, yeah, I had to go to the store. I had everything. I mean, the eggplant is the only thing I literally had. I had nothing else. So I had to go get onions and the bananas and like it just everything, you know. I had garlic and eggplant and mushrooms. That's all I had, but I needed everything else. So, and not just for today, but for tomorrow and all this other stuff. And then later when I'm done with the show, I gotta go to the meat store, the butcher. And I gotta get meat for the next 2 days because tomorrow we're gonna be making some pupusas, and you know the pupusas are made mainly with cheese and beans. So we got the beans, we got the cheese, but also made with meat. Okay, so we're gonna have a little meat for those. I need my meat, and then on Thursday we're doing St. Patty's Day. So you already know what's up. So St. Patty's Day is. You know, whatchamacallit? What are we doing on St. Patty's Day again? Oh yeah, all the St. Patty's Day festivities. You know, we're doing the Irish stew. We're doing some cold cannon. Never made that before. We're making some Irish donuts, and we're having some green beer and all that stuff. So, yay! Exciting. Let me just wash this real quick here. Alrighty. Shout out to you. So I think we're gonna go with just one eggplant for now. Seems like that might be plenty. We got one eggplant left. I don't know what to do with it. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I mean, I've already made baba ganoush. I've already made. What else did I make? You know, we'll leave it out, you know, just in case, you know, maybe I'll make something with it. Maybe I can fry it. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Anyways, we're going to fill this dish here with the rollatini. I did not put the timer. Let me put the timer. Let me put 10 minutes on the timer now. And then I was at least talking for 5. And I'd rather be early than late. So, let's do that. Okay, and so anyways, we're going to fill the rollatini here. Alright. Put that to the side. Alright, what else? Here, we're gonna need this for a second. Okay. Okay, so here is ricotta, cheese. You're gonna find it out here. St. Patrick's Day, yeah. Yeah, anyways, I really don't celebrate, I really don't celebrate St. Patty's Day. Because I'm not Irish or an alcoholic, you know, so. But, but regardless, you know what I mean? Like it's, good times, good times. I know a lot of people love St. Patty's Day. So that's why when I was looking at the calendar, I was actually going to do something else on Thursday. But then I was looking at the calendar, and the calendar said St. Patty's Day, and I was like, oh. And I was like, fuck, I can't make cabbage and corned beef or whatever. But then I realized, oh, wait a minute. That's not really Irish. It's just American Irish. So, but St. Patty's Day is American Irish. Anyways, I couldn't get corned beef out here. Or I mean, it's a lot harder to get that. All right, so look, the sauce is nice and thick. Ow. All right, let me see if I can. Let me turn it down and let me reconnect the GoPro. Alright, so let's reconnect. Let's reconnect with the GoPro past. Alright, but in the meantime, we're going to start getting the cheese mixture in here. Getting that going. But anyways, who out in the audience celebrates St. Patty's Day? Like, for reals? I know a lot of you guys celebrate. Are anyone Irish out there? Anyone? Alright, so we got some ricotta. Okay. Yeah, because, I don't know, let's see. Sometimes you get, like, fake. Like, you know, you'll get, like, brie or ricotta or whatever. You know, you'll get, okay, there, we got real, I think there's real ricotta. Yeah. You get, like, you know, the Mexican version of, like, brie. You know, that's not brie. Becoming a pain in the butt. Not quite sure what's going on there. You know, also I'm using very primitive, streaming stuff here. I'm using like my old laptop. You know, this is the first generation of GoPros that can live stream, and I can go on and on. But I think that regardless, with all the limitations, I think I still got a pretty good situation over here. You know what I mean? I got a pretty good stream, and look, see, ta-da! You know, it's not a big deal. You know, we got our camera back on. We've already established and figured out what's up. Okay, so back to the sauce. All right, back to the sauce. See, we got it nice and thick. All right, got a nice and thick tomato sauce, and look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, we made it all from scratch. Fuck that ragu shit, man. Make our own ragu. Make our own sauce. All right, make our own gravy. I don't need your corporations. I can do my own thing. All right, bro. All right, relax. This is a cooking show. Come on, man.
Bruh.
So, let's start making the cheese filling. So, like I said, originally we were gonna go with cream cheese, but then I was like, oh wait a minute, there's ricotta out here. Let's use that, and so that's what we're gonna be doing. So, let's get that ricotta. All right. In fact, let me get the. You know, you don't need to look at the sauce. You guys can already figure it out there. Know what's going on with that. Let me hold on. Let me get the camera here so you guys can see. Yeah, can you guys see there? All right. So I'm gonna just add the ingredients in there. Let's I want to taste. All right. So the timer is going on, so we gotta check on the eggplant. All right, I think we're good here. All right, let's move this out of the way for a quick minute. All right, look at those eggplant, beautiful, nice. All right, so that's it. We're just gonna wait for these to cool down. Let's just kind of like, I don't want them to stick. So I'm just gonna flip them around. That's it. Okay, so we got those. Let's get the other ones on here. Again, another awesomeness about the GoPro. Falls, no big deal. All right, so again, same thing here. Want to make sure it doesn't, try not to stick here. Yeah, sorry about Gizmo. There's like a little doggy, you know, doggy in the window. And so Gizmo's like saying hi to the dog. You know, there's a little doggy walking by. Someone's walking their dog or something. So, you know how it is. You know how dogs are. Alright, so we're just moving this around just so it doesn't stick. Alright? But we basically, remember, we just want it to cook to the point where it's soft, where I can roll it up. You know what I mean? And make the little rigatoni, the little manicotti out of this or whatever. Eggplant manicotti or whatever. Eggplant rollatini. By the way, this is a real Italian recipe. This is not like some vegan whatever. This is like some Italian old man, alright? This is like the recipe that came from some Italian old man, alright? That's FYI, alright? So this is like super authentic Italian, alright? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on ahead and get this and just kind of put it to the side. Let it cool down. We got the sauce. It's basically ready to go. So I'm just going to turn it off. Okay, no need to take this any further. I think we have achieved perfection when it comes to that. All right. So now let's get back to what we were doing here with the cheese. Now first I wanted to taste this bad boy, because I'm really curious as to what the ricotta cheese tastes like in Mexican made ricotta. Okay, that's not ricotta, but it's good. It's all right. We can work with it. That is definitely not ricotta, bro.
Bruh.
I even killed the camera. Anyways, all right. So yeah, that's not ricotta, but it's okay. We can, we're gonna use it. All right. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be used. I promise. All of it. It's not my favorite, alright? It's not ricotta. It's some other cheese impersonating ricotta, okay? That's what it is. Again, I guess with the Purple Rain theme, this is a cheese formerly known as ricotta. Oh, this guy in his comedy. Alright, let's, I'm not a big fan of the lyrics there. Anyways, yeah, so it's okay. It's not a big deal. Not many dishes today. Hells yeah, man. That's what I like. Alright, so yeah, that cheese, it was alright, but it's not ricotta. I get upset, man. Why can't just don't lie to me, man. Tell me what it is. Tell me it's something, Yeah, they're definitely gonna need salt, right? That's number one. Number two, definitely gonna need, we need this. We gotta fix this situation. Nothing like freshly ground pepper. All right, so gonna add some parm. Only the best parm. Only the best, okay?
Bruh.
Add some of this. We got more, all right? We're gonna add what's in here now. Okay. What else? Yes, it's gonna cook in there. And the remainder of this parsley. See what else we got. And I guess let's go with a little bit of oregano. And you guessed it. Well, you probably didn't guess it, but whatever. We're gonna add a little bit of honey in there as well, all right? Hopefully this will Add some of this nice, yummy, chunky tomato sauce. Alright, so we have a nice little even coat there on the bottom. Alright, so that way, sorry, I'm trying to, there. Okay, so that way as we make these guys, right, we can now just add them directly into the thing, right? So, alright, give me 1 second. I'm done here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be tasty as hell. Thank you for the kind words, Hiv Local. But yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, the cheese is fine. Like I said, I was just expecting one thing. I mean, this is like, I guess if you mix ricotta cheese with cottage cheese, you'll get this. Whatever. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what it tastes like. You know what I mean? So it's not horrible. But that's not what I was looking for. You know what I mean? That's 100%. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to roll these eggplants, okay? I think this is enough. This should be enough. If it's not enough, then we can just make a few more real quick, okay? We got the oven on. You already know we're going to just make these. These are going to take a while to cook. In the meantime, we can finish the mushrooms. And then, you know, last but not least, you know, we're going to be able to do the yummy, delicious banana foster, you know what I mean? Which is 5 minutes, literally. Okay, so let's get the cooking. And let's get to rolling these fat, cheesy blunts, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So let's just get some of this fat cheesiness up in here. And so this is pretty easy, guys. Again, remember, we're going for the whole cheese manicotti thing, you know what I mean? So, as you guys can see, right? I think you guys can see there, right? From the multiple camera angles, I think, right? What I'm doing? Okay. So basically, I'm just rolling these up nice and gently, all right? Look at that, you see? Okay? Now we're gonna get this guy and just place it there. Okay? It cannot get any easier. Yeah, because I saw the guy, I mean, I saw many recipes for this, but then I just saw like this old Italian dude making this. And I saw the way he was doing it and like how just so simple this was. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with that guy. You know what I mean? That guy knows exactly what he's doing. You know what? Let me put the camera over here because I think that's gonna be a better angle. Also for me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you see we're gonna just fill it like that. And then just make fat burritos. Remember, this is gonna cook nice and gentle. It doesn't have to be like super held together. And yes, it can kind of come out like that. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the whole idea. All right. Okay. This is just cheesy goodness here. Okay. And so basically we're going to cook these guys, all right? And once we cook them, then later on, we're going to go on ahead and add some mozzarella towards the top and then finish it off. But yeah, this is simple guys. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep it to one eggplant. I'm not gonna make both. No need. It's gonna be too much. You know. Again, nice and like overstuffed. These are looking amazing. All right, I'm excited. Yeah, the hardest part here is cutting the eggplant. You know, other than that, it's pretty easy. Alright, so now with these, we're not going to overstuff them too much. So shout out to everybody out there. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Nice and chill and relaxed. Look at these beauties. Right? Let's see, I think we can fit them all in there, right? What do you guys think, huh? Let's see. I think we can do it. Yeah, these are looking nice and yummy. Yeah, this recipe is so simple. Cannot get any simpler. In fact, I think this might be easier. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. Than trying to stuff manicotti. Manicotti, whatever. I think that would be like a lot more difficult than this. This seems a lot easier. Get this chunky tomato, let's just replace it over here. Relocate this guy. Alright, and then the last one. Okay. Alright, we're going to use that later to mushrooms. That. Look at that. How beautiful. Alright. Alright, look at that, huh? They look amazing. Okay, so 1 second, let me just So, as you guys can see, look at that, okay? So we got the nice manicotti. I mean, the nice eggplant rigatoni or whatever. The eggplant, Jesus, bro, I can't even speak. All right, so now the eggplant rollatini. There you go, that's the one. So now what we're gonna do is, now we're gonna get some more of this tomato sauce and just, layer it over the top a little bit. Man, this music is making me feel sexy while I'm cooking. What the hell, bro? What the hell?
Bruh.
What the hell? What kind of music am I playing here? What are we doing? What kind of music is this? It's like, oh, sexy cooking music playlist. Oh, gee, no wonder. Of course. Of course. Okay, so we got this extra tomato sauce here, all right? Now, I am not gonna do anything with it yet because we might want to eat it later. Meaning, let's see how this comes out. This might be a little dry once it is all said and done. We might want to add a little extra sauce, so we're going to keep the sauce on the side. And again, you know, at the end of the whole thing, you know, once we're done and we have a little extra sauce, and we could just save it for another day. All right, just freeze it and save. But there's not that much sauce there. We're probably just going to end up using it for the rest of the dish. So, you know, but regardless, you know what I mean? With that being said, I don't want to add it all here either. You know what I mean? I'm going to just, you know, add it later. In fact, let me add a little bit. Let me just add a little bit more kind of like sauce to certain strategic spots. You know what I mean? Okay. I think that's it. You know, just to kind of like fill in the gaps in certain little areas there. That's it. That's it. Okay. So now we're just gonna place that in the oven. So now let's just bring it over this way. I put the oven to like around 350, give or take, because I kind of want to slow cook this. I'd rather slow cook it. I don't want to cook it too violently, if you know what I mean. So let's just stick this bad boy in the oven, uncovered. Okay, uncovered, and that's it. You know, let's pray. All right, and it comes out fine. It doesn't like all melt together. So now I'm gonna go and set the timer for around 30 minutes. All right, and then after those 30 minutes are up, we will check on it and then add some mozzarella cheese to the top, and you know, melt that, and then pretty much done. So now we're moving on to the second part of the show, which is, wait, did I put the timer on? Oh, you hear the thunder? The rains are coming. Rains are coming. All right. So now, in this same bowl here, we're just gonna go on ahead, okay, and add the mushroom mixture from earlier. Okay. Pretty easy recipes today, right? Huh? What do you guys think, huh? So, all right, let's bring this over here so you guys can see what's up. Okay, and so that's it. We're just gonna marry these two together. Yeah, that is a technical term in kitchens. You know, we're gonna add these two together. Now, usually when you say we're gonna marry these two, a lot of times it's, let's say you're marrying two equal things. You know, meaning I got this extra butter with this other butter. We're gonna put these two butters together, or maybe mix these two ketchups together. Make sure they're from the same date, time, and everything. Don't be mixing something. Anyways, all right. Let me get into all that. Okay, so I'm gonna mix these two together in there. Okay, so that's the earlier mixture that we made. We're gonna mix it with the cheese. Okay, look at that. How's that look? Extra cheesy, just like me. Very cheesy. The cheesiest. All right, so now I'm gonna go on ahead and get these bad boys and start stuffing these guys. All right, so all right, you guys can see there. So again, super simple. In fact, let's make it even simpler. I forgot I got my no, this ain't gonna work actually. Because I got many different sizes here. So let's start off with the small ones, all right? Let's fill those guys up, all right, as you guys can see. Oh wait, hold on a second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Be back. Thank you. a Mateo. No, I mean, tú me entiendes porque no está terminado completo, you know? Alright, so what we're gonna do now is just stuff these bad boys, alright? As I was, oh yeah, I'm gonna change the camera angle. I think you guys can see there, right? Alright, so yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty straightforward. Okay? In fact, don't overthink it. The more you overthink it, like everything else, the more difficult it's gonna be, alright? So just plop. That's it. Okay, remember, plop. That's it. Boom. Okay, keep it simple, stupid. Alright, plop. Look at that. So I think we're gonna have some extra cheese left over here. But that's okay because you can literally eat this with some crackers or some pita bread. Like, oh my god, that pita bread came out so good yesterday. So look at these awesome, badass little mushrooms here. And I'm overstuffing them as much as I can, you know? I think that's like the whole point, right? But you know what I mean. Alright, I think you guys can see, right? Yeah, I think, yeah. With a GoPro there. And again, this is pretty straightforward here. We're just gonna bake them as is. All right. No, I think it's raining. Almost. Oh. The rain is here. ¿Quieres probar el quesito? ¿Ven?
¿Lo vas a hornear o así son?
Así horneando. No, esto que sobró un poco. Alright. Look at that, huh? How nice is that? You want to try a little bit of the cheese? Or? So she's gonna try a little bit of the cheese filling. So we had a little bit left, not much. It's just you know, just a tiny little bit.
Ahorita va a desaparecer.
Ya así que Barbara quiere probar. Yo creo que ella puede comer queso.
Sí, sí pueden.
Okay. Try it out. Good. A little cheese fell on the floor. Oh, gizmo, no? Bueno, tiene cebolla. So. All right, you can clean. All right, you clean that up. I'll be back. I'm gonna go do something.
Ya sé con qué lo voy a acompañar.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go on ahead and put these in the oven. All right, start baking them.
Se ve increíble eso de allá. Oh.
They look incredible. Oh man.
ahorita, please.
Oh, yeah.
Ay, ya no sé.
Alright, she's gonna keep you guys entertained for a minute. I'm gonna go do something real quick.
Vamos a ver si hay alguien en el chat. Voy
Yeah.
por mi teléfono.
Alright, yeah, she's gonna be entering to anyone in the chat. Alright, so she's gonna be coming here and just I'm gonna go do something off screen for a minute. But yeah, get that chat done, maybe. Okay? So if anyone wants to ask her any questions or anything, or while she eats the cheese here while we wait for the stuff, I'll be back, okay?
Mira. Dice, te dije que iba a llover. Bueno, salud a todos.
Salud.
Hola, Mr. Lodak.
Fuck.
¿Qué pasó?
The rain.
Ya no me veo.
No, wait, hold on. Que la lluvia mojó todo esto. Oh no, the rain wet the computer. Shit. Aprieta el cero,
Bruh.
Oof. Okay. Crash is averted. Look. Yeah, look at the rain. Look at the rain on here. Look at this. Shit.
¿Cómo es que no lo viste?
Does it just started raining like 2 seconds ago? No, but yeah, my fuck. My bad. Oof. Oof. Again, that was close. Blew the whole thing up there. Sorry, guys. Sorry. No ves agua por ningún lado.
No, solo. No, está bien.
Where? Okay, that was close. Whew. Alright, she's eating the cheese filling.
¿Qué queso es?
It's ricotta cheese. Mexican ricotta, como te acuerdas el ricotta, ¿cómo se llama? El brie mexicano.
Bueno, ¿qué más le vamos a hacer? ¿Qué? Faltan 20 minutos en el horno. Eso. Es que solo estoy viendo el chat de YouTube, no me sale eso. No. It's the best. Mucho. Sorry que no hable mucho, la verdad. No soy muy buena platicando en cámara. Así que solo me verán comer. Rebeca, hola. Hola David, hola Rebeca, hola a todos. Queso cottage is also good. This is more dry cheese, more than cottage, I think. ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre el queso cottage y el ricotta? Ajá. Someday, I don't know, Mr. Loda, probably someday. I don't know, what do you want to see? What recipe do you want? O sea, ¿qué receta quieren que haga? ¿Qué? I know. I hate do the dishes. I really hate it.
Oh, you guys are freaking hilarious, huh? Like, as soon as she comes on, you guys are all chatty Cathy all of a sudden. Anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Glad you guys are all watching.
Ya casi terminó.
Alright, so yeah, but we're waiting on... We got 13 minutes left on the oven here. We're gonna just sit here and wait. We're gonna do the bananas Fosters a little later. There's no hurry on that. It's just dessert, you know. It's just that's like 5 minutes, so we'll do that a little later.
Tantas calorías, Dios mío.
We got rain, rain, rain. We got chocolate rain. Chocolate rain. But yeah, as soon as I leave, you guys are all chatty Cathy all of a sudden. I see you guys. I see you. I'm over here on the edge. I'll let her take the center stage for a little while. I'll look at the chat. I'll answer some questions. David, what's up? Almost 4:20. Yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. That's what I was getting ready over there.
Listo, limpio, empty. ¿Y qué?
Me enseño otra vez.
Bueno, medio ganchito.
Shout out to everybody out there. Yeah, well, okay, so you guys want Kristen to cook? What do you guys want her to cook? Yeah, I can't believe you guys use cottage cheese. Is that true? You guys think you guys use cottage cheese instead of ricotta? Yeah, she's like the Mark Weens. You guys ever watch Mark Weens? Right? She's like the Mark Weens of tasting, you know? Or whatever. She's like the Mark Weens of this show.
Ah, pero ya aprendí mucho de él.
That's it, yeah?
Ay, sí, el mejor.
In Texas we use cottage cheese. Ah, interesting. No idea. Tiene un poquito. Yeah. Yeah, you go back to work.
Bye.
Alright, she's going back to work. Now you guys have me again.
Bruh.
That's right. Deal with it. So I'm gonna be right here answering your questions. We got like 10 minutes at least, you know what I mean? Chilling. Got nothing to do. Yeah, but I'm gonna wait on the bananas, you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna cut them so ahead of time, you know what I mean? It's like 5 minutes. So, let me see. Shout out to everybody out there. Let me see. Some pozole. Oh, she wants you to make some pozole. Thank you, Noemi. Thank you, Lodak. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, David. Everybody out there, welcome and thank you for all the kind words and awesomeness. But yeah, pozole. We gotta definitely make some pozole. That's 100%. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna change the battery on this. But yeah, we definitely gotta make some pozole. 100%. I love that. Pozole is yummy. All right, so I did a poll so far. What is your favorite dish? Eggplant rollatini coming with a big fat 0. Stuffed mushrooms 33%, bananas 17, and all of the above got 50. All right. All right, so we got the camera ready to go. We'll connect this later. You know, no need to waste the battery there. Maybe let's extend the chat here for a minute. There we go. You know, see what's up. But yeah, the show's looking pretty good out there. Rebecca says, I use ricotta now and I don't know what cheddar cheese wasn't naturally yellow until I lived in Vermont. Yeah, I mean, that yellow is food coloring, right? Same as butter. Butter's not supposed to be yellow, right? Butter's supposed to be white. So I'm just smoking a nice tobacco cigar, some nice local Mexican tobacco out here. I know I'm cutting back on that, trying not to smoke too much tobacco, but hey, it is what it is. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there watching me on all the platforms, you know what I mean? Whether you're watching me on Twitch, on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, on DLive, or wherever else you're watching me. Shout out to all of you. But yeah, you know what I mean? So tomorrow we're going to be making some pupusas, some El Salvadorian pupusas. This is something I've been wanting to make for a while. It's a little intimidating because it takes, you know, it's not easy to make. That's what we'll talk more in detail tomorrow on that. They're not easy to make. And I know, at least in Miami, because there's a lot of El Salvadorians. You know, my sister married an El Salvadorian, and you know, there's like a trick, not a trick, but what I'm saying is that, like, you know, in order, like how they measure pupua-ness, or what is it, how they measure how good of a pupusa, the fuck, I can't even. How they measure how good of a pupusa you made is whether or not the filling busts out of the thing or not. And so we're gonna try and doing that tomorrow. Hopefully our filling doesn't bust out. You know what I mean? Rebecca says with butter, it depends on what the cows are eating. Well, no, yeah, you're right. Because I have seen cream that has a nice little soft yellow tinge to it. But you know what I mean? I mean like that strong yellow color. From what I understand is that they do add a little bit of some color into it. I think some annatto seed or something. Okay. Oh, the rollatini. She came back over. She can smell the rollatini.
No sé si son los champiñones o es lo otro.
Or the mushrooms. That's right. Mexican. That's right. Mexican crate also smoking his Mexican tobacco, wacky tobacco. So we got this extra eggplant. What do you think I should do with it? You want me to fry it?
No, muy pesado.
We'll see. We'll keep this guy around. If maybe we'll use him next week.
Pero están buenas, ¿verdad?
Let's see how much we got on the timer. We got about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Bye bye. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be making pupusas tomorrow with a nice salad, a nice, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called curtido. So it's la pupusa with el curtido, and the curtido is just basically like a coleslaw, but without the slaw sauce. It's more like a vinegar sauce or vinegar dressing. And then that will go with the pupusas. And we also got some plantains. We're gonna fry the plantains. And we're gonna have a very typical Salvadorian meal tomorrow. Not fancy at all. You know what I mean? It's just very typical Salvadorian food. You know, very typical food of Central America. They're not the only place that eats something like this. Even here, they have similar food except the pupusa part. But you know, a typical meal for like a Yucatecan, you know, if you really want to get down to it, you know, a typical meal for a Mexican in this part of Mexico is a plate with basically just refried beans, you know, black refried beans, some pickled jalapenos, pickled onions, pickled carrot mixture, some tortillas or bread, and some cheese. Very simple. Very simple. In other parts, it's like the cheese. I mean, in some other parts, it's like the rice and the beans. Maybe some meat, maybe not, and things like that. So the pupusa is basically a corn. It's similar to the arepas that we made, but it's a little different kind of corn, different preparation, different way to stuff it, and I can go on and on. So. That's that. In fact, let me start reconnecting this camera here for a minute. Okay. So that way we can we can use it. We know since this thing's almost done. We got a couple minutes left. Lodek says, "Oh, the sunflower seeds. Oh, and see, that's right. Sunflower seeds are great. Oh, by the way, so I finally figured out the chat. I can see almost all of the chat finally already here, and so I can interact with you guys in real time. Also, you know, since I got all of you guys here, let me see if I can just show you real quick. Multitask. I'm having some mushrooms on my salad, along with the banana peppers, diced ham, crushed bacon, olives, cheese, and ranch dressing. What the are you pregnant, bro? What the hell? Is it good? I mean, I'm guessing it's good, otherwise you wouldn't be eating it. But it sounds like something I would eat when I would be pregnant. Anyways, yeah, I want to show you something real quick. So, like I said, I got the chat here now, so I can interact with you guys pretty live. All right. And then on top of that, we got this bad boy going over here. So check this out.
Born too late to explore the Earth, born too early to explore the universe, born perfectly to explore dank memes.
Cool, right? So now, you know, you guys, I think whenever you guys subscribe or something, but yeah, I'm still working on this. But anyways, but just a preview.
1,000 memes. Instead, fear a man that spams a meme 1,000 times.
So, you know, again, the link is down below in case you want to contribute to the show or get your little comment read out live or whatever. But anyways, like I said, that's just like the preliminary beginnings of that. We're going to be adding more things like that. And just tons of fun, man. You know, just keep it as fun and loose as possible. Speaking of loose, let's get back into the oven. Let's go check that out, okay? Oh wait, we haven't reconnected yet. Sorry. Waiting to connect over here. What's going on? You gotta check on the oven. It's already beeped. So shout out to everybody out there. There we go. Oh wow, thank you. Whoever that was.
Do not fear a man that spams 1,000 memes. Instead, fear a man that spams a meme 1,000 times.
There we go. Okay. Let's get into it.
Bruh.
The sun is back out. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's just gonna start getting hot up in here. Seems like it's a humid rain. Hopefully it starts raining a little bit more later. Oh, Lodek, I didn't read it right. It says, I'm having some mushrooms on my salad along with banana peppers, diced ham, crushed bacon. Okay. Oh, okay, that sounds good. I didn't read the salad part. I don't know. I guess the salad part didn't register in my brain. I'm like, man, you're just eating all that alone? That sounds like toppings. You get what I'm saying? Just for a salad. So I'm sorry. I'm semi-retarded. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
And then the other semi is fully retarded. Okay, so I apologize. I did not But yeah, actually, that sounds really good. In fact, it sounds like a Cobb salad, I guess, right? Or something similar to that. So that's pretty cool. All right. I definitely should make some ceviche. I could also make a Cobb salad. I can make a Lodak salad. How's that, huh? Well, would you guys like to try a Lodak, a Cobb Lodak, yeah. We'll do a was it Lodak's version of a Cobb salad? How's that? Let's see. Okay, all right. Let's now check in on. Oh my god, this looks so good. All right, let's check on this. Look at that. Look at these mushrooms. Oh my god. Oh, we had one of them flip over there. See if we can. I think it'll be fine. Okay. Anyways, look at that, guys. Here, let me look at that. Yeah, I like this music a lot better. All right. How about them apples? Alrighty. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so now we're gonna get hey Jesus. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sprinkle some more cheese on top of these guys, all right? So let me go get the cheese. Okay, so we got some cheese here. Cheese right here. Let me wash my hands real quick. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, so delicious. Who would have thought, huh? Who would have thunk it? I would not have thunk it. Okay, so now we're gonna go on over here real quick. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go on ahead and just sprinkle. And just put a little mound of cheese on top of each one. All the work we put into this little thing here, just so you can devour it in one bite. So what? So worth it. But again, and that's the thing, you know, I'm also an artist. The thing is that my art gets devoured, and you never see it again. In fact, if people want to see it again, I gotta go to I gotta have my own restaurant and reproduce it over and over and over and over and over again. So the cheese is gonna add that extra level. You already know it, okay? And so now we're gonna get some parm. Okay, same thing, all right? Okay. And now, we're gonna bring this over here. All right. I'm gonna, I don't want to double dip my hand, so I'm just gonna add this parm here. I'm not gonna put that back into the thing. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now we're gonna go on ahead and get the mozzarella. Mozzarella. All right. And this is gonna add that extra layer of yummy cheese. Because remember, this is already extra super cheesy. You already know. Extra cheesy here. Okay. And now we're gonna get some parm. And the best way, again, just to sprinkle it in your hand. And go on ahead and just do that. Now with the parm, go on ahead and just sprinkle it all over. Alright. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Okay? 100% vegetarian all the way. Alright, again, who says you can't eat good and eat vegetarian at the same time? A lot of people say that, but
Bruh.
Alright. Now, of course, this would be a million times better with meat, but it's okay. You know what I mean? Or a side of steak. You know what I mean? I would just say, can I get like my rigatoni with my this and my that with a side of steak? Like, yes, sir, of course. Of course. Alright, so we're just gonna stick this bad boy in here. Alright, stick these guys back in there. And let's pop that timer. Pop, pop, pop! Pop that coot. Pop that coot. Alright. We're gonna put another 15 minutes. A little 15 minutes of fame. Okay. Now we're just gonna sit back and kind of just wait. Because again, we're gonna do the bananas Foster a little later. Once she's eating, that's when I'll make the bananas Fosters. You know what I mean? Extra cheese. Yeah, it looks really good. Thank you guys for the kind words. But yeah, it's looking amazing. Sorry, let me put the timer. Got Gizmo all excited out there. He's like, just feed me, man. Anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Wonderful Ides of March, right? As some people like to say, like Julius Caesar. Oh wait, he didn't get to say that. I mean, well, wait, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly beans. But yeah, the reason I got the cutting board here out still is because like later on, let me just move this over here. But that's because later on I will be making the bananas Fosters. Okay, so got the bananas over here, all right? In fact, what we're gonna do now real quick is just get the ingredients for the bananas Foster ready. All right, so we're not like bumping our heads later, because the thing is that this dish, it kind of has to have everything, ready to go. Now the bananas, again, we're just gonna cut this right at the end, okay? So that's just 2 seconds, right? But yeah, let me get the recipe real quick. At least get everything ready. Okay, so we're gonna need 1 stick of butter. All right, so we're gonna get that out. All right, so I'm gonna put it over here so I can start warming up. The dark brown sugar, cinnamon, and the rum. So we got all kinds of rum, okay? So we got Bacardi, we got Appleton, and we got some Cuban rum. So I said, you know what? Let's take this to the next level here, and just combine all 3 rums. Huh? What do you guys think, huh? So I was originally just gonna use this to get rid of it. So we're just gonna use some of this. A little more, actually a little more of that. Okay. We got some Appleton Estate. So this is, so basically Bacardi used to be Cuban, but then when Castro came into power, he kicked them out. But Bacardi, American company, Cuban, but whatever, they, I think they're American now. But anyways, Bacardi is now made in Puerto Rico. So we got Puerto Rican rum. We got Appleton Estate, which is Jamaican rum. Okay, Jamaica, man. Okay, a little spiced rum. So there's a little spiced rum. So this is very clear, just, you know, kind of like vodka, whatever, rum. You know what I mean? And then we have Cuban rum from Cuba. You know, we can get it freely out here. This is actual Cuban rum. All right, and this is, you get a little more caramelly taste. Okay, so we got all 3 rums here. Okay, so we got a little mixture, all right, a rumific mixture there. Okay, so that's 1/3 of a cup of rum, all right, so we got that. It's an amazing combination. You already know. Sugar, I mean brown sugar, banana, cinnamon. I mean, what more do you want? You know what I mean? So, and we got the butter over here. So, in fact, let me. How much total was it? 113. Okay, so. We're gonna need half of this in there too. So where's the, just use one of these. Do-do-do-do. So, I mean, basically we're just making a caramel. Alright. Leave that little piece. So again, this is a very, this is a super this is a New Orleans dish. Again, back to New Orleans, alright? Remember a few weeks ago we were making a bunch of New Orleans dishes. So, this is another New Orleans dish. And the reason I'm making this is because Christian's been having a craving for this recently because back during when we went to that party, remember the whatchamacallit, the Mardi Gras party. Jesus, this guy. Anyways, Mardi Gras. So we went to the Mardi Gras party. Yeah, that was the dessert. You know what I mean? And so she's been craving it ever since. And I mean, I made this a bunch of times, but yeah, it is what it is. And the reason I'm making it in this big pan out here is because the bananas, remember, we're gonna add the bananas later. So, I wanna make sure I can have enough room to maneuver up in there. So I think what I'm gonna do is just start, I guess start making this now. You know? So let me just start getting this going. Because you know this is something you can make and then just finish later. So I can definitely I'm gonna switch and get the camera back on over here. I might as well just get the bananas ready. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to get them too ready too ahead of time, only because of the ants. You know what I mean? And the ants in the pants. Oh, shout out! Yeah, I know you guys were all there talking. Oops, I had this backwards. Can you do a video on vegan empanadas? Yes, I'll make some vegan empanadas at some point in the future. Hanson, what's up, bro? Remember the party was quite the party. Yes, it was. New Orleans food is the best. Bop. Hello, Gizmo. Extra cheese. All right, awesome. Oh, empanadas? I thought you meant empanadas. I can definitely make some empanadas. This guy. This fucking guy. Trying to be funny.
Bruh.
No, I'm sorry. All right, so let's get ready over here. Shout out to everybody out there. Hey, camera, helicopter, camera, coming in, incoming, incoming. It is, it's some magic. Maybe I added too much sugar. I think I need more sugar in there. Yeah, because I remember this guy was like, "Oh, you gotta pack the sugar." I'm like, bro, I hate when people do that, bro. Just measure it correctly, man. Fucking pack these nuts.
Bruh.
Anyways. So let's see here. We got this separator. Let's see if we can fix this. So we can get this all back together. Got to incorporate that butter in there. Let's see if we can do a better job. Now be careful. This is going to be extra hot. There's nothing like a burn coming from something like this, right? So let's see if we can whisk this in there. I think we can do it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Where's the... Man, I think I should have just stuck with that one, thing of butter. Man, this caramel looks terrible. Alright. So the timer just went. ¿Tiene hambre ya? ¿Tienes hambre? Hambre. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can fix this, alright? So I'm gonna get some of this, let me show you what I'm doing. So I don't know what quite happened here. Oh, sorry. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna see if you guys can see, alright? So, you know what? Probably better if I show it this way. So I don't know I feel like there's too much butter in there or something, I don't know. So I'm just trying to get this excess butter out of there. Okay. Not quite sure what happened there. Yeah, I was following the recipe. Yeah, this does not look right. Alright. This looks horrible. Horrible.
Bruh.
Alright. We're gonna have to try that again. In the meantime, I don't want to mess up, you know, what I worked so hard on all episode. So let's get that out of the oven, alright? I just turned that off. We'll worry about that later. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. So let's just worry about this for now. Let's get those mushrooms out. Look at that. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side, all right? So I can cool down. All right, we're gonna let that cool down. Now let's see if we can come back over here and fix this hot mess. Because we gotta wait for that to cool down anyway before we eat them, because they're super crazy hot, number one. And you know, you gotta wait for it to just settle so it doesn't burn anybody. So yeah, anyways, I'm trying to see if I can salvage this. But I think I killed it. I think I killed that. Yeah, look at that. I don't know. Looks horrible. Okay, let me retry that, okay? So let me get rid of this super crazy hot sugar and the butter. All right, give me 1 second. Let me wash this real quick. So we can try this again. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. And that did not. Look at this disgusting mess. Bro. Alright. Give me 1 second. All right. I need a sound effect for that, like the. All right. Let's try it again. If first you don't succeed, try again. All right. So we're gonna try this again. Yeah, that was terrible. Jesus. Oh, nothing. It turned into. I messed up the banana Foster mixer, so we're gonna try it again. And I'm gonna put this here to get soft for a minute. Man, it's so hot, I don't need to put it back there. Anyways, let's try this again. I think, you know what, honestly, you know what it was? I think that brown sugar that was in there, it was way too dry. You know what I mean? It was already like dry, like brittle. And, you know, we need something with moisture in it. This is nice and, you know, moistury. So this is what, I think that's, honestly, that's really what happened, to tell you the truth. So. Alright, let's pack this in there. Let's go on ahead and add the cinnamon here. She's gonna love the food. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, I mean, you guys really didn't miss anything. I mean, that's the thing. You gotta act so quickly. That's why you gotta get all the ingredients ahead of time and get it all ready, because it just happens so fast. So. Okay. Let's try this again. But if you guys want, look, it's hot. This is how hot this thing still is. But look, this is what came out. Look at this. I mean, it doesn't smell horrible, but that's not what we're looking for. You know what I mean? It doesn't smell horrible. It smells good. But I mean, we make candy there. But we're not looking to make candy. We're gonna make a sauce. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to make here. So let's just try this again. All right, let's Hey, look at that's what it looked like. Bruh, terrible. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to be mixing this, alright, so we get a nice little sauce. Yeah, everything else is awesome. You know, the mushrooms and the eggplant look great. All right, so let's just try this again. Seems like we're getting almost the same result. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the bananas ready. I don't know, it seems like we're getting the same result. So, I don't know what whatever, man. I'm not gonna waste any more anything on that. Okay, so we're gonna get the bananas ready. I mean, I don't know, I guess add more sugar? I mean, I don't understand. Is the recipe wrong? I mean, that's the only thing I don't know, maybe the recipe's not right? I don't know. I was gonna add a little bit more sugar and that's it. You know, call it a day. Maybe someone out there has some suggestions. Alright, this is smooth. Alright, let me just get the bananas, alright? Get those ready. So this is super easy and quick, alright? Alright?
Bruh.
Alright, so what we're gonna do here is slice them lengthwise. Okay? And then half, okay? In half. Alright? And I'm just gonna add them in there, man. Forget it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know it's gonna be good. There's nothing I can really do about it. Separating. Let me see, maybe I can fix it. You know what I mean? Almost dropped the whole pan there. Alright, let's go check that out. You know, maybe as the bananas start cooking and they start releasing some of their, you know, now it's starting to come together actually, you know what I mean? I think, yeah, but you know what, honestly, this is a lot smoother than the other one. So, I definitely, that other butter was too stiff. It was too dry. Okay. There we go. Now, yeah, now it's coming together. Woof! That was close. I mean, it's not perfect, but man, it's pretty good. It's actually really good. Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go. And now I know. There we go. See, look. See, we got a nice little caramel there. Now we're talking. Look at that. Now we got something. Okay. Woof. Yes. All right. Now that is looking fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna turn the temperature up on that. But yeah, it came out great. Actually, it came out perfect. My God. Woof. That was a close one there. But yeah, look at that. Now, yeah, this is coming out beyond perfect now. Look at that. Oh yeah. So what we're doing now is just cooking this a little bit. And by the way, I like it in chunks. Some people want to have the whole banana, or some people prefer the whole banana or what have you. I like it in little chunks because this is going over ice cream. You know what I mean? So I kind of want little chunks. I don't want like this big ass mess. So anyways, what we're doing now is just cooking it until we get the bananas a little softer. So we're basically there. All right. All right, we're basically there. I think you guys can. So I'm gonna see if I can. We gotta flambe this bad boy, right? So we gotta get all the angles. We gotta get all the flambe angles. All right. Okay. Got it. Just make sure we have the gas. All right. So now, now as you guys can see there, it's nice and syrupy and perfect. So now we're gonna go on ahead. All right. Check this out. Meow, ¿quiere ver el flambe? Hold on. All right, I had to go get the wife, you know what I mean? So she can, get ready to watch the flambe. All right, ready? That's right. I gotta you already know. I gotta impress her, right? I gotta make it right. So, all right, look. Okay. Well, she's not on camera now, but. All right. So now what we're gonna do is just pour all that rum in there. All right, and then we're just gonna light it up. Look at that. All right, as you guys can see from the multiple angles there.
No voy a explotar tu cámara, miau miau.
Yeah, so I'm just going to take it off the heat for a minute. Alright, I think you guys can see the flame. I don't want to burn the camera.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to turn this off. So we're just burning off, okay? How nice was that, huh? All right, and that's it. And so, yeah, it smells so yummy. That's right. She's like, oh, I guess you can smell the rum. We definitely smell the rum. And now we look at that beautiful, yummy sauce. And that's it. And this can just sit here until we're ready for dessert. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. This is a yummy, yummy, delicious, crazy delicious dessert. Are you ready to eat? Okay.
Quedé impactada.
No, hold on, her face. Well, you can't really, can you? No.
Ah, yo no lo voy a repetir. Ya, si se lo perdieron, se lo perdieron.
All right, so let's eat. All right, let's try the mushrooms. You want one? All right, well, we gotta try the mushrooms, and then we're gonna try the. I know, it's so hot and humid. All right, so I'm gonna try one of these. I'm gonna wait for her. She's like trying to look decent, you said? Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead and grab this one.
Mira qué bonita se ve.
Look how beautiful they look.
Ah.
Right? the.
Oh my god.
Un platico chiquito. And now, for the coup d'etat or something, right? Or whatever it's called. The.
Me voy a comer otro.
Yeah, go ahead. Have another mushroom. ¿Cuál quiere? Grande, chico.
Sí. Au. ¿Quieres salir, por favor?
Está mojado. Adelante. Okay. Look at that. All right, have her try it out. Después dame un poquito para probarlo. All right, so she's gonna eat that, and then she's gonna have a little bit of bananas Foster. Gonna watch her eat a little mukbang. Sit. All right. Enjoy. Relax. Take your load off. Gizmo, this is vegetarian. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it, Gizmo. It's vegetarian, bro. Gizmo's like, oh sorry. Gizmo's like,
Bruh.
yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10.
12.
12? What? 12? But that's more than a 10.
Ya sé, no me importa.
Mm.
Muy rico.
And then, yeah, well, she's gonna have a little bananas Foster, but we gotta wait for her to have the main meal. You're gonna want another piece, seguro, ¿verdad?
Sí.
So we're just gonna be chilling here, you know, eating mukbang, right, for a little bit. So I'm over here. You see the bottom left. You guys want to ask me anything?
De hecho, sí te ves en la otra cámara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys can see me there. So you guys want to ask me anything or what have you? Go ahead. You got me here for a little while. ¿Quiere un poquito vino? ¿Dónde está tu vaso? ¿Con vino? ¿Allá?
Creo que...
I got it. ¿Allá?
Gracias, sí, creo que sí.
I still got to go out in a little bit, so and go get more supplies for the next few days.
¡Ay, no le tomé foto!
No, pero yo te voy a servir otra vez.
No.
Sírvete un platito. Tiene otro plato nuevo. Yo voy a lavar los platos. ¿Quieres? Yeah. And a little wine. She's going to be taking some pictures now so that we can share it on the social medias, help promote the show. There she is. But yeah, like I said, in a little while, I just gotta go to the store to pick up a few things, you know, just the meat. I already got all the veggies today. So I picked up like so many veggies. Yeah, I'm gonna put this this way.
Me gustaría tener el estómago más grande.
Yeah. Like I would like to have a bigger stomach. Well, hey, salute to everybody. Salute to you.
Salud.
¿Te sirvo otro para la foto entonces?
Sí. Para la producción.
Alright, so I'm gonna serve another one because she wants another piece. But I'm serving another one so that she can take a picture of it for production.
Así es. Yo soy la productora ejecutiva. No es cierto.
Yeah, you are. She's the executive producer.
Está bueno ese queso.
I'm glad you like it.
No, esta cena está buena para impresionar a tu novia.
¿Lo que va a lavar los platos entonces?
No.
Boo. Okay, one of the mushrooms. But she goes, oh, this is a perfect meal. This is the perfect meal if you want to make a really good impression on your girlfriend or your wife or your significant other. So, with that being said, especially nowadays, you know, with all those vegan girlfriends out there, all those vegan chicks, you know, all those, come on, you know, those vegetarian chicks, come on. I'm sure you can get some vegan cheese or something, you know what I mean?
Ya cagué.
No, pero ¿por qué no está blanco? Okay.
Bueno, no quieren novias gordas y no quieren novias que coman carne. O sea,
Sure.
¿qué quieren ustedes también?
No, we don't want vegan.
Ajá, pero pues lo demás engordan.
No, lo que engorda es lo vegan. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, I gotta kind of keep this warm, at least for service. All right. Yeah, what I really got to do is put that in a crock pot. That would be the best scenario there.
So,
What? Oh my god! Oh my god! What was that? What was that? What? What?
No me juzguen.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What does she think? Should she think she's Jenny McCarthy or something? What the hell?
¿Por qué?
You don't know Jenny McCarthy? No, but you know what they say. That's the sign that it was a good meal. So.
Así es, chicos. Solo estoy tratando de el mejor ángulo posible.
She is the perfect taster, I agree. I'm curious if this is a different pan than you normally use for the sugar thing. Yeah, kinda, sorta, but that's a good pan. It wasn't the pan. What happened was it was the sugar itself. The sugar that I used the first one was different than the sugar I used the second time. The sugar that I used the second time was actually the brown sugar that you want, which is nice and what is it? The brown sugar that is nice and what is it? Wet, humid, I guess. You know what I mean? And sticky. You know what I mean? Like that's the black. That's really the brown sugar you want. The other brown sugar, it was because I kept it in the fridge for so long that it already turned hard and brittle, and it got dried out. And I think really honestly that's what caused it more than anything else. But yeah. I don't think it was. It wasn't the pan. It was just the sugar. The sugar itself was not adequate. And also, I feel like there's like a specific technique for this, because it was separating a little bit, but as soon as I added the bananas in there, all of a sudden it really started coming together, as to where it is now, where it's come together. Come together. right now.
¿Está correcto? Today is vegan.
It's vegetarian. Vegan, no. Because vegan means no cheese.
Ah, ok, sí, sí.
You know,
Siempre
no.
me confunde.
Yeah, vegan is just straight vegetables. Yeah, vegan and vegetal nada más. Vegetables and chemicals, right? So, yeah, just straight chemicals and vegetables. More chemicals than anything else. That's vegan. You know what I mean? Vegetarian is everything but meat, meaning you can eat milk and cheese and eggs and you know, all kinds of yummy things. But yeah, cast iron is great. Yesterday we were using the cast iron to make the pita bread because it was far superior. You know what I mean? That was the far superior thing for that. Here, I just wasn't, you know what I mean? I didn't want to put it in the cast iron because I wasn't too sure if that would have been as good. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this came out perfect. This looks exactly like the one that my friend made. Look, this looks igualito. Como que hizo Jay. Oh, look at that. And that's all I wanted. I just wanted to replicate at least what my friend made.
Eso es plagio.
Hmm? Oh, and she's like, oh, that's plagiarism. And then cooking it ain't.
Perdón, estoy haciendo las gestiones aquí.
But I think in order to make something like more like caramels and stuff like that, if you really want like the most perfect pan for that, I would say it's probably like a copper pan or copper pot. All right, so let's go through the voting again real quick. We got 9 votes in today on the YouTube channel, and I asked you guys, what do you like best? Eggplant Rollatini got 0. Stuffed mushrooms got 44%. Yay! Bananas Foster 11, and then all of the above that got 44%.
Ahora voy a hacer Rollatini.
But yes, shout out to everybody out there.
Eggplant es con doble G.
Hmm?
Eggplant es con doble G.
G.
G,
Yeah.
pero dos o
Sí.
una.
I don't think we have many viewers on Twitch today. Shout out to Twitch. I do know. Let me see. Got a 12
Eso está
today.
limpio, ¿eh? Así que lo voy
Yeah,
a
that's
regresar
fine.
aquí.
I got a 12 today. That's great. It's awesome. I did awesome today.
Ay, sí, te pasaste.
Yeah. Then I went overboard. In a good way. Oh.
Son las 5:30, Dios mío, qué rápido.
And I can't believe it's already 5:30. I still gotta step out. I still gotta don't get a Soriana todavía.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I gotta go to the store, pick up a few things. Shout out to everybody out there. Oh, I don't think Twitch is connected, is it? I think it is connected. Yeah, it is. Okay. I know you guys are just watching us watch us eat. If that makes any sense.
Bruh.
Of course not.
What?
Diana says bananas look great. Thank you. Oh, appreciate it.
Ay, no seas puerco.
See, thank you for the banana compliment. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I do think my banana looks great as well. Thank you, Diana.
Qué horrible eres.
I'm the worst, I know. No, but they do look great. They're over there sitting in the nice caramel. We're gonna put them over the ice cream soon. Shout out to everybody.
Ay, mira, estuvo el zoomer aquí.
See?
Dice Rebeca que somos cute.
Oh, thank you. You guys are cute too. All right, we're waiting on. I've turned the Fosters back on so it can be nice and hot and ready to go, so she can try it out. But you see, that's why I wanted to wait. You see what I'm saying? I wanted to wait to do it, but I'm glad that I kind of did it earlier on because we did have a few disasters. But it turned out great. Very happy with the end result. Alright, no se pide un poquito, alright? Alright, you ready for the Bananas Fosters, guys? Huh? Yes?
Dios mío, ¿cuánto ya comen?
Entonces, dígame.
Un poquito más. Perfecto.
Okay. As you guys can see, the Bananas Foster there.
Eso solo es helado de vainilla.
Hmm?
Eso solo es helado de vainilla.
Yeah, that's only vanilla ice cream, correct. Alright, so we got the vanilla ice cream there, as you guys can see. Alright, and now we're gonna get this, ¿tiene que así o más o menos?
Ah, sí está bien. Ándale, sí. Perfecto.
Look at that.
Ponle aquí su-
Look at that. How's that look, huh? Alright, so now let's Now's for the time, for the real test, right? Ah, wrong one. Yeah?
Oh, Megan.
Did I do a good job?
Wow.
Having her make all kinds of noises. That's right. That's right. See? So, all right, guys. Well, I think we did a phenomenal day today, right? Phenomenal episode. Basically, lots of vegetarian yummies. Again, eggplant heavy, as you already know. The mighty eggplant was the star of the day. So again, I go hard or go home. I mean, I could have used any vegetable, but I said, you know what? Let's go with the eggplant. Let's go with the hardest vegetable to figure things out with. And I think we did we made some baba ganoush yesterday. Today we made some eggplant rollatini. We still got another eggplant. We'll see what we do with that. Hopefully we'll figure something out by the end of the week. If not tomorrow, maybe next week. Whatever. Anyways, guys. All right, you already know the deal. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit the bell icon. And if you're looking for a meal to really, really impress your girl, very romantic dinner, something very easy anyone can make, I would highly suggest you try this. Very, very successful. We got a 12 out of 10.
Se va a enamorar y si no le gusta, quiere decir que no vale la pena.
Yeah. So basically, if the girl that you're dating doesn't like this, she's not worth it. That's what she said, okay? So literally, all right? So, with that being said, salute, right?
Ah, salud.
All right, guys, I'm in my ice cream. Salute to you guys. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys here tomorrow, all right? Well, we're going to be making some Salvadorian yummies, some El Salvadorian pupusas, and see what else we make, all right? So, see you there, all right? Don't be there. Don't be late like I am.
Bruh.
Later, guys. Bye.